So it's another Thursday night, and I ain't got nobody but the... Mark, is that you? There's one person in the room. Mark refuses to talk first anymore because he thinks I'll give him a hard time about it. Somebody's there and they're just watching and they're not speaking. That's so creepy. Should I talk? Oh, hi, Tracy. And Tracy says hi, Nigel and Holly. Hello. Holly says hello. I'll put on a spirit talker just to creep Holly out.
Why?
Because you always tell me how.
Oh, you bitch.
Ooh. All right, the spirit talker's running. And tomorrow morning, I will broadcast live as we do the grocery shopping for Cousin Darty. Thank you, Mark. I tried. And why did it stop? And I'll see how I fail her. Number one, I couldn't get her watch, her retirement watch fixed. So she's probably going to be, ow. What do you mean you can't fix it? I said, I'm Bad Ben, not Big Ben. I don't know clocks. I said, the jeweler said it doesn't work. They put a battery in it. They know what the hell they're doing. But we got her another gold watch. Well, it looks gold. It couldn't have been gold because it wasn't that much money. But I'll give her that. And I'll say, ow. Well, it doesn't have the engraving on it. So we'll see how that goes. The second thing is, because it was her birthday yesterday, Choice came up with the Spirit Talker. Because it was her birthday yesterday, I asked her last week what kind of cake she wants, and she said chocolate cake with chocolate icing. So I'm going to get her a chocolate cake with chocolate icing. And I don't plan on saying, hey, can you I don't know yet, Deanna. It was yesterday. I'm going to find out tomorrow. And so I'll get her a chocolate cake with chocolate icing, and I don't plan on getting it like written on. So she's going to probably be disappointed in that too. Ow! You didn't have happy birthday written on it? So she says that. I'm taking the lid off it, licking my finger, and writing happy birthday on her cake. Ancient Spirit just came up on the Spirit Talker. So were you all in here last night and heard the story about the haunted t-shirt place? I'll repeat it for those of you that's Virgo, because Deanna's birthday was last Saturday. I'll repeat it because I know Deanna wasn't here last night, or she was silent. Tracy, I think you were here, Mark, but here was the story. I found a local people. Okay, Yolanda missed it too. I found a local person that does t-shirts.
Metal. That
the story was, I called because the place I was using has now gone out of business, and I'm tired of ordering these things on yeah, but Tori, there's more to this story now because I talked to him today. So there's a Hurricane Nigel. That's good. People start Googling Nigel and they'll find me. So I find this local t-shirt place and I call him and I say to him, hey, if I stop by there tomorrow and I bring a thumb drive with some images on it, can you give me a price on t-shirts? And he said, sure. He was like talking weird from the beginning. He's like, sure. Oh, what are the t-shirts for? And I'm thinking, well, that's a weird question. Why would he ask me what the t-shirts are for? I mean, I could see if he was afraid they were going to be like some hate group or something, but what's he care if I am a band director or if I'm whatever I do. So I said to him, It shocked me. The question set me back, and I was like, "Well, I make low budget horror films, not so low really." But he says, "Steelmanville Road," and I said, "Yeah, you've seen him." He goes, "I thought I recognized your voice." That's why he was asking me what the business was, because he actually thought, I guess my voice is that unique. So anyway, he starts telling me about his interest in horror and how the building he works in, how they have paranormal stuff happening there. So, hello, Tiffany. So I go to his building and I meet him, and he's telling me the story about they see like shadows, and they see a cat they had that passed away. They still see shadows, like the cat's running by where it used to go and all. And he still has the cat's two kids, the kittens that are now fully grown. But that cat passed away. And so he says when he first went to lease the building, he now owns it, but when he first went to lease the building, he saw, they walked in and one of the rooms was loaded with telephones. You know, the old type telephones that had a bell in them, not the ones that make like a doo-doo-doo-doo sound or whatever like we buy now. Phones don't have bells in them anymore, I don't think. Maybe they do. But anyway, he saw a whole room full of them. So it was once a call center or something. So he tells me at night when they're there alone, they'll hear like, I'm turning this thing off. They'll hear women's voices, or he'll hear a woman's voice, and they'll hear the phone ringing. They'll hear phones ringing. And so it was pretty creepy. So I told him, I want to do a filming here. And he's all down with it. And he's taking me, showing me the building and all. And I turned on the spirit talker, and some weird sayings were coming up while we were there. He had like Ouija boards attached to the wall. And I looked at them and I made a comment about them. And then the spirit talker said planchet, which is the thing you put on the Ouija board. And it was just a weird experience. He took me in the back, and I'm meeting his employees, and they're telling me these stories too. And then Mia just sent me a steamed Asian dumpling. When that first came up, I thought, that's it. But not chicken and vegetable. It's and we found a Korean barbecue place today. So anyway, he's telling me the story about this place, and I'm talking to his employees, and all of a sudden he goes, all right, through here. So I follow him through another door, and he walks to the front door. And I'm like, okay, thanks. Like, it was like he threw me out. Like, did I say something wrong?
Yes.
Because I told him I'm like a skeptic, but my co-star is like has had experiences and very into it. So I didn't get an email from him where he was supposed to call and give me a price. So I finally called him today, and I'm thinking, is he going to tell me? Yeah, basically, I don't like you, stay away. But no, he said no, I got to drive here. I'm going to take a look at it. We were really busy, and that's kind of why he rushed me out yesterday, because they're working a big job. So anyway, I didn't piss him off. So hopefully I can get in there and we can do a live stream from there at night, but it would be like midnight. We'd have to do it. So that was that story. So for those of you that weren't here yesterday, that's my story, and I'm sticking with it. I gotta look for these bail now. Bo.
Where?
What?
Are they frozen?
No, it says fully cooked, previously frozen.
Where?
I don't know. It's a grocery store though. We'll live stream from that shit ass place.
You should go to the Asian market. They have.
We found Korean barbecue today. We found a soul food place we'll be trying. Um, so we got all kinds of shit going on. We're filming Bad Bobo. Is it Bobo? Did you tell me? Not Boo Boo, Bobo. We're filming Bad Bobo Saturday night. Now, we were supposed to film the Dracula situation tomorrow, but I'm having the lid redesigned because the lid's like 40 pounds. And it's like a 2-person lift when you're lifting it up to put it on top of the coffin. So I want Dracula to be able to open it.
Oh,
What?
send me something. See if this is what you're talking about.
Well, I'll send you what she sent me so you can see the.
You don't want me to send you a picture of this?
Yes!
Have it at ShopRite.
They have them at ShopRite? We're going there tomorrow.
Well, I didn't know.
Do they say pork, though?
Yes. The name of the company is Dumpling Daughter.
Dumpling Daughter. We may solve this problem tomorrow, folks.
Roasted pork buns.
This is it. I'm sending you a damn picture.
Send it to me.
I just sent it to you.
Yeah, that's what they look like. But this is pork.
That's what I want, the pork. How many times do I have to say it? We want to get them and we want to eat them.
They're in the appetizer section of the frozen food aisle.
Oh, that's probably some frozen bullshit.
It is frozen, yes.
But we'll try. You know what? In front of my people,
What, you expect like a little Korean lady to be standing there making them fresh?
that's racist. Why she got to be Korean?
Because it's Korean food.
Yeah, well, you
Or
know
Asian,
what?
An Asian woman.
I've seen Asian people working at McDonald's,
True.
and they're making hamburgers.
But how often do you see a white person working at an Asian food place? It's not
They
that
don't
ever.
let them out front. You don't want to go there and see some red hair Irish
Well, the,
white dude making your Chinese food.
That Korean barbecue place that sounds so good, that's got a 5 on Yelp, and nobody gets a 5. Does not deliver, but they do take out. So we would have to drive out there.
Where was that place again?
It's by the McDonald's.
In the same place where our soul food place was?
Yes. It's called Kimchi. It's on the other
All
side
right.
of it.
We'll be trying that too, and we'll let you know.
Here, I'm sending you the picture
Of what?
of the ones from ShopRite.
All right, you know what?
They like it when I get a sassy picture. I like the name of the company.
Dumpling Daughter. Sounds like they got kids chained in the basement making the shit.
Roasted pork buns.
Deanna said we should change our name from the Biggins to the Bickersons. Deanna, are you working tomorrow? Because if you're not, at about 9 o'clock, you should start watching the broadcast as I'm going to Cousin Dorothy's. I ought to broadcast live from in there.
You could. I told you that before.
I ought to do it like quietly.
She would notice.
Yeah, but
I want to
that's
see her reaction to your gift.
she'll probably go, oh.
Because I personally am thinking positive that she will like it and be grateful to you for it.
Well, first of all, I'm going to take the 2 watches tomorrow.
Right?
The one broken one, the one fixed one. And she's going to be, ow. Well, it did work. I said, well, you know,
Right.
when things stop working, just that moment they stopped working, a moment earlier they were working.
So how old was that one that was broken?
91.
Well, then it lasted her a good long time.
30 years. and I'm taking her to her set. All right. Well, if you see me pop on tomorrow morning, well, 9 o'clock. It's going to be closer to 9:30 when we arrive at her place.
You said 3 places, right?
Yeah, because I got to go to 3 stores tomorrow for her. She gets some. She gets me to pick up this CeraVe cream, and in the commercial for it, they show them spread it on an alligator and it becomes a baby. I just made that up, but
I've used that stuff before. It smells terrible.
yeah, well, she likes that. She likes the $30 Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair, and I'm saying, well, it took you 88 years to get to this. What makes you think? What is rapid, in your opinion? What's rapid? Like, let's see. It's 2000. So she would have been born in like 1935, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God. She was alive during World War II. She saw man go to the moon, although all over TikTok are people that say the Earth is flat and we never went to the moon. So I don't know why the ocean just doesn't pour off the sides of the planet. But they claim it's because of the ice shelf. Well, this jeweler I took it to, Tori, they're pretty good, pretty thorough. And if she saw that, she would have said that.
What, dead skin?
No, she said the watch might be corroded. Tori's, oh no, it wasn't Tori. It was Tracy that was correcting my pronunciations the other night. At first, I saw the T and I thought if it was Tracy, she was once again woman-splaining to me that it could be corroding. But it was Tori. Tori has now decided I'm an idiot and I need everything explained to me. All right, I'm just kidding. So I suspect we're going to have disappointment with the watch. I suspect I'm going to have disappointment with the cake.
Of course, naturally.
I suspect. I think what I'll do is instead I'll take her like a Reese's peanut butter cup, and I'll say, "Well, why don't you just, huh?
You've been busy this week. You didn't have time.
I'll say, why don't you just stick a candle on this? What am I? A trick or treater?"
You create these whole conversations in your head with her.
Well, I know the watch is going to be a thing. Well, it worked. He said it just stopped working. I said, that's how broken happens.
That's how people fucking drop dead too.
By the way, I got an email from Ryobi today. Ryobi was the weed whacker that caught fire on me. The battery that burned for 30 minutes and exploded started shooting sparks in a pile of leaves where I dropped it, which wasn't so smart. But I didn't want to throw it up on the driveway and burn a hole in the asphalt.
You saved the world.
Look, at first I thought I was just saving our house. I've now come to realize that the severity of this situation means I saved everywhere east of the Rocky Mountains.
So, Sleep Token are on the cover of a new magazine.
Sleep Token is on the cover of a new magazine, and is his shit visible? Huh?
Yeah. But it's the fastest selling issue of this magazine ever.
What is the magazine?
Crashed their website.
Harangue? Kerrang? Who even, is it a printed magazine?
Yes.
Who even sells magazines anymore?
I know. In the UK, I guess magazines are still a big thing.
I can't tell you the last time I've touched a newspaper, other than a prop for the Bad Ben films.
When I was working, I would occasionally have to touch a newspaper.
Sammy said I'm a hero. You're damn right, Sammy.
You are a hero, and I've been telling you that all.
I extinguished this fire. I ran around to the back of the house, and me running. You've seen it in a couple of these films. It's not a pretty sight.
I like watching you run.
That's for all you guys into Vessel's Vessel.
You don't see it.
You don't see it there. That's him though. Sleep token. Holly has single-handedly introduced the Benites. Well, a lot of you knew him too. And actually, Les admitted she was willing to turn straight just to give him a ride.
No.
I apologize for the vulgarity.
No. I saw him first.
You're going to let him climb that mountain? You go, girl. So if I become like more famous than I am, and I know that's difficult, but if I become more famous and I run into the guy, first of all, will he talk to me?
Probably not.
The guy doesn't talk. That's his thing, right? He sings, though.
Sometimes he cries on stage. Sometimes.
Well, like I said, will he, like if I say, hello, Vessel, my name is Nigel Bach. May I ask you a question? Is he going to sing to me? Yes, Nigel Bach, you may ask me a question.
He might like have one of his Vesselettes answer you or something. I don't know.
He might write on a note.
Three, the bass player has spoken on stage. The other band members are 2, 3, and 4.
Listen, I've been on film here naked. I've been in my underwear for almost all of Bad Ben. I've danced in Benign. I will do everything. I talk constantly. Here I am again. So why is this guy think just because he's got abs and a disgusting?
They built up a whole lore, or I should say, he built up a whole lore for the band.
That's his thing.
Yeah.
I get it. How's he sing? Play a song.
No, because you won't like it.
Why is it like heavy metal?
No. You won't like it, and I don't want to. No.
I'm going to look it up. I think my phone came with a subscription to Apple Music, although it's probably expired.
You can listen to your music. You're still getting Apple Music.
Who can? I get. You know what I do? I often when I get out of the shower in the morning, I'll say, "Hey,
Yes.
read me the news,"
Yeah, I've heard it playing.
and it'll read me the news. First, it does Reuters. Then it says something from Fox, but it's nothing biased on either one. I sang for you. I've sung here before. You know what I'll say? I'll sing right now to you, Tiffany. Don't go changing to try and please me. I love you just the way you are. Whoa. Well, Les pointed out, she said, I'm bi. Besides, I'd let Holly have him anyways. I know she loves Vessel. Let me tell you. All right, here's the choices. Right
Vessel.
here in front of you.
Vessel.
Really? Over Charlie Hunnam?
Yes.
My God. That is a huge step, folks. She has been like a big time Charlie Hunnam
I
fan.
still love Charlie. And if I had to choose, I would pick Vessel.
Who's a firefighter? Yeah, I guess I'll have to sing the vessel. I'll say, "Hello, vessel. My name is Nigel. Are you having a good day? What is that in your pants?" And he'll say, "Stop looking at my crotch, Nigel, you big-headed bastard."
He's got a British accent, so
How do you know?
because he's from England.
But he doesn't talk.
It doesn't matter. He's still
You don't hear an accent when they sing.
on certain words you can, and all the other guys in the band are British.
See, I can't play any music here because if I do, Facebook boots me and YouTube boots me and everything. Um, let me tell you, Les, I'm serious about still starting the group Lesbian Seance. And I want you to be the lead singer. We'll use Autotune. They now have apps where they have people like say, "Sing me a song. I'm a piano man," and it comes out sounding just like Billy Joel. So we'll use Autotune. I just want to know if I'm breaking any HR laws if I refuse to allow a straight woman in the band. And we also have another band that'll be opening for Lesbian Seance called Subliminal Heartache. No, Les, they didn't offer me their email. Actually, I don't have that email account on this computer. It's on my phone. I don't feel like looking at it because I'm fat and I'm tired. But they said I'm going to be getting an email from the safety officer. Do you know Chris Caputo? Associate producer, streaming TV, casting One Mutual Connection. I am not going to click on that because if I click on that, then I start getting 25 LinkedIn emails a day. Nigel, your profile was looked at. And you got to log in to see who looked at it. And then it was like some 15-year-old. Les found something I said funny. I don't know. So tomorrow it's get up, go to Dunkin', go to Cousin Doherty's, fail her.
You don't know if you're going to fail her.
I know I will fail her. Well, I really do admire your positivity tonight.
I hope I get credit if it goes well.
Somebody sent me their pictures today to be in the Dracula situation, but I'm not casting anybody. Very attractive person. I hope to win the slot in Bad Men 13. What slot? I don't know. So what's been going on? Last name's like what? What am I missing here, Les? Caputo. Did I say a name? Oh, Chris Caputo. That's LinkedIn. I don't know who that is, but they're a producer. You're right. I'm sorry. Oh, Polly sent me another porn picture. Who is this now?
Your daughter.
Oh. Is that her now?
Yes.
That's gorgeous. This is Sable right now, folks. Let me show you. Now she's choking over there. So I might as well show you this picture when she was alive.
What did you do with that spider web that was out there?
I put on gloves.
Why'd you take it down?
I didn't. I changed the light bulb. If it's gone, it was from the storm. Did you notice all the light bulbs are back in?
No.
Even the ones under the deck? I'm so broke, I've been reusing light bulbs. Well, I'm not that broke. I had one offer for the Dracula girlfriend photo thing. So it's somebody that has supported our films in the past, and also it's actually, I said 24 hours, and I posted that yesterday. So yesterday afternoon. So it's really closed. And she paid $25,000 for it. No, I'm just kidding. So I'll be doing live tomorrow morning. I'll be doing live tomorrow night. I'll be doing live Saturday night. But we're actually filming Bad Bobo. Bobo.
It's Bobo.
Look, I'm sorry. Who's the guy from Twilight? Bobo?
Boo.
Boo Boo. See, that's why I'm screwed up.
That's why you're screwed.
By the way, you know what I watched tonight? I watched the first episode of Interview with the Vampire, and I liked it. Did you like it? They turned it into basically, they made the two characters. Were they gay in the movie?
There was homoerotic undertones. But
Yeah.
because it was Tom Cruise, he would never allow himself to play a gay character.
So now you're saying the leader of Scientology is missing.
And his wife.
His wife went missing.
Years and years ago.
I thought they located her.
Supposedly, but nobody ever, they said they did, but nobody ever like produced a picture or anything of her.
And then now he's gone.
Because he like skipped out on a warrant for, I don't know, I think it's money laundering or something like that.
This is going to be a Jim Jones thing. You watch.
Take them all. I don't care. Nobody that I like.
She is adorable, baby Sable. She, you know, we have to seatbelt her in the car. If not, she would be up on my face while I'm trying to drive. She'd climb all over Holly. So Archer's not a problem. He's more chill. but she is seat belted in the car. But her belt, it's like you stick the leash in a seat belt, it locks, and she can come right up between us. And she climbs on Holly and hugs her, literally hugs her. And then she'll lean over and she'll hug me. You know, I have feelings. You could consider them.
Sure. Everybody knows what it is. Why don't you just show the fucking face?
Who?
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Somebody just caught Mark Ordley. Nothing, a comment came up on Facebook that doesn't pop up in here, but
I thought you were going to say something that blocked.
nobody got blocked. I haven't blocked in a couple days. Well, there. I just read an email from September 4th where somebody said, "You blocked me and my friend." They're probably in here under another name. To Nigel Bach, I'm going to be honest with you here. Me and my friend have been blocked, is all capital letters, without knowledge, over nothing. We are appalled by this behavior. We kindly ask you to unblock both accounts as we do nothing but show our love and gratitude to you for the Bad Ben trilogy. Well, first of all, there's 12 of them.
12? What do you mean 12?
There's 12 films.
Oh, I thought you meant 12
She said
people.
the Bad Ben trilogy.
Oh. There you go.
So I don't normally respond even, but I wrote, we do not take blocking people lightly. You are not blocked over nothing. We only do so when someone acts in a way that we consider inappropriate, whether you think so or not. The fact that most people we block don't realize their actions were inappropriate usually means they are too immature to. God, I was a dick. They're too immature to realize what they said or did was wrong or crossed the line. We have only ever blocked a handful of people. Well, that's kind of a stretch. Now it's more than a handful. So whatever you said or commented was considered to be crossing a line. If you begin emailing us with harsh words or comments or try to justify your position, we will block your email also. We will also consider harassment and take appropriate actions to deal with that. And let me tell you something. That's not words, people. I have taken actions before. Rarely. Very rarely. Sammy, you're not secretly this person, are you? That changed your name and came in here? I'm just kidding. Sammy's been around a while. Although I haven't seen Juan come in here tonight and try to text me emojis. Well, it's so rare it's so rare that it happens, but you tend to focus on those rare things, not the 99.9% of people that are cool and normal, that are one of you, my Benites, who I love immensely. I need to start wearing contact lenses and frameless glasses.
Why?
Because these glasses, all you see is my computer screen reflected in them. I'll start doing these shirtless with contact lenses. You'll lose your freaking mind. Hi, Miss Pinkerton. Huh?
I'll lose my mind.
I'll do these broadcasts shirtless with contact lenses. You'll see my blue eyes. Mediocre Max says we love you too, even when you stare at us like that. How dare you? So we went to the new pretzel place yesterday, and we each got a sandwich. It was good.
I think I like the sandwiches more than you.
No, I liked it. It's too big.
It's a lot, yes. I know.
They're big, but we need hit Manhattan bagel.
Yes. Why you didn't go there with your buddy this morning?
Oh, I thought about it when we were pulling around, but no, I put it out of my mind. Tori said I have a strong resemblance to Fabio.
You do. You're just missing the hair.
How dare you?
What?
But right now I got the shadow that gives me a full head of hair on one side.
I like your shadow.
This side. It looks like I'm bald on this side, which I am. And it looks like I have a full head of hair over here. So if I turn this way, look at that.
Just stay like that forever.
The shadow over here. Give me a comb.
Did you use a comb or a brush?
I used to, when I was young and had hair, I mostly used a comb. I'd use a brush too.
My hair when I was younger was way too thick to use.
I never really had thick hair.
My hair has come back thicker since I've been growing it out, although it's still fucked up on the top.
Hi, Crystal. Crystal Cox.
I used to be friends with Crystal.
Crystal who? Don't say last
I'm
names.
not going to. She's a psycho.
It wasn't Cox? All right. Crystal, we were just vetting you. Because Holly was friends with you were in the wedding? And she's a psycho? Well, I'll tell you what, I've been best man in 2 weddings. And the one person died last year and didn't talk to me for the last 9 years of his life. And the other person, the last day I saw him was his wedding day. And he got married when he was 18 and I was 18. And I'm 58. So that's been 40 years since I've seen him.
Not 58 yet.
I'm 58 next month. I got one phone call from him once because he was doing some multi-level marketing bullshit trying to sign me up.
He wasn't very popular, I've noticed.
And I got an invite to his, I guess, his 50th birthday party. And I didn't go.
That, excuse me, not to change the subject, but you know that guy that they caught that was on the run?
Yeah,
He was caught by a police dog.
I know. Did you see the dog?
Yes.
Everybody's now talking about how awesome the dog is.
Well, the dog is awesome.
Look, everybody, I love how the Benites talk amongst themselves. Crystal comes in and says, hi, everyone. That's why you folks, now I know some of you are here via Facebook, but I suggest you use the YouTube link because that's where most people come in, and you might not see these if you're on Facebook. But Crystal comes in and says, hi, everyone. Les says, hey, Crystal. Tracy says, hi, Crystal. Tracy Pinkerton says, hi, Crystal. Crystal says, hi, Tracy Pinkerton. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Holly, Crystal says.
Hello.
She says, thank you for being in my wedding. The Benites are a very social crew. Why don't we have a Halloween party? Let me tell you something. That would be cool if we could live stream from the haunted t-shirt place on Halloween. So I'm mentally preparing myself for the disappointment. I'm
You'll
going
be
to.
fine tomorrow.
Holly's convinced it'll be fine. Look, folks, doesn't it look like I have a full head of hair? I mean, a high.
Obsessed.
Huh?
You are
Now,
Yeah,
how?
you
It's
having
very
hair.
look. No, I'm not really. I would wear a wig.
You know
I'd
what
wear
I
a
mean.
wig. There, I plan for an upcoming movie to have a flashback, and I'm either going to cast some freaking stud to be me as a
Are you gonna
child,
have a Jay Pritchard wig?
or I'm going to get a wig.
I can't believe you didn't think The Office was funnier. That's one of the best episodes ever.
What, tonight?
The one that we saw tonight.
I did think it was funny. How dare you?
I watched you, expecting you to chuckle a little, and you didn't. Believe
I
me.
kept laughing with the foot when he fell off
That
the
was-
toilet.
That was all Steve. Well, I don't know what the toilet was. The only direction he was given is that Michael hurt himself at home and needs somebody to pick him up and bring him to work. He came up with the George phone, and that he hurt his foot while he was sleeping and cooking bacon.
Well, when he went in to use the bathroom and he fell off the toilet, all you hear is him yelling. And then he's asking Ryan to come in with a towel. He's going to need some help cleaning up.
Was it did he fall into the urinal?
Then you hear the splash. No, he was sitting on the toilet.
Oh, I thought it was.
So his hand or his body or. We had the incident where somebody slipped off the toilet because of the mad pisser at work. Somebody would pee all over the toilet seat. And then people would go in and sit down. Now, here's my thing. I look at the toilet before I ever sit down. First of all, I rarely do number two in a public
I look at
restroom.
it and I flush the toilet.
I look at it.
Oh, okay.
Well, this person went in there, sat on the toilet, slipped right off because it was wet, and his feet and his underwear and his pants went under the stall, and he was mad. So his butt was basically on somebody's. So I'm like, you don't look at the toilet before you. What if there was a python in there?
We had the old 95-year-old bagger when I first started at Brigantine did that, and we had co-ed bathrooms
Peed on the toilet seat?
and all over the floor because he was so old and he had been there for so long, nobody would say anything.
Kind of like in. Did you ever see the movie 10 with Dudley Moore,
Yes.
where the Great Danes, the old woman comes in with the tray and she's farting, and the Great Danes get up and run out the room,
I don't remember. But
and the person says, every time Mrs. Babbage farts, we beat the dogs, so that she doesn't know it's her. That's mean. I would love to have a Great Dane. The problem is they only live like 7 years, and I can't go through having a dog I fall in love with that dies at 7.
my ex had a greyhound, a regular sized greyhound, one of those big city dogs.
I went out with a girl who had a rescue greyhound. She brought it here one time. And after 15 minutes, I told her, take that thing out to your fucking car and take your keys and your purse with you and go home. The thing was fast. They had greyhounds next door. Sadie, poor girl.
Did you see Sophie earlier?
Now what?
She was watching you downstairs when you were doing the front yard.
When I was mowing,
No, when you were trimming.
I had to trim the front lawn today, the edge, because my burned up edger. I had to use a pair of scissors. That's funny, but that's not true. I still have the gas one. I started that and it was smoking. Now I'm paranoid. So I wound up using an old battery powered one. By the way, remind me when I shut down tonight before I go to bed to go down and unplug those batteries. Because I plugged them in to charge them.
Okay, so there's this company called Quinn,
There's a company called Quinn.
which is audio porn. I don't listen to it.
What is audio porn? Like the
Oh,
sound?
like you listen to an audiobook.
Yeah.
It's like that, but it's like X-rated stories. Basically.
I
But
could do that.
I thought.
Do you think I could do? Yeah, I know a lot of you like my nasally voice. Would you get turned on if I was to read audio porn?
Can I finish what I was saying?
I see you there. Take off your top.
There's a story. You
I'm
don't
sorry.
just talk to people. It's a story.
So Nigel was alone in the house, or so he thought. But the ghost of Sharon, was in the house. And she decided she needed a man. And when she couldn't find one, she accepted Nigel. So Nigel stripped down when she made her wishes known. He was overtaken by a spell by her. And she was a succubus. Succubus. And she commanded him. She brainwashed him. I'm sorry.
Can I finish what I was saying?
Okay, finish what you're saying. Tracy Pinkerton told me to please stop. I was making her vomit. Go ahead.
Anyway, Quinn is for women. So the majority of audio people are dudes, right? But they do have some women. And the reason I was like reading their stories was because every year they do like an original with a celebrity. And their idea of celebrities very
But could I do one?
Yeah. They had that Jesse Williams dude.
Who's he?
From Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, wow, he's hot.
And then they had British guy. Do you remember that movie we watched, The Invitation? The British guy that was in that?
No.
He was a vampire.
The Invitation?
It was a horror movie.
Tell me something that happened in it.
It was a remake of like a vampire version of Rebecca, but it was. I'll send you a picture of it. Anyway, they were making such a big deal for like the last 3 months about the new one that's coming out. It was going to be a woman, and they were making it seem like it was this big, huge celebrity, and everybody was freaking out. And you know who it is? It's the chick from You, first season of You.
Well, she was attractive. And
Attractive. They built it up to be like pick a huge celebrity like Selena Gomez or something like that. That's what they made it sound like.
here, I'll do one. I'm going to have to take a shower first because I just got done working out.
You have a couple guys on there with good voices.
We could get Josh Robert Thompson to do Morgan Freeman doing porn.
You'd scar so many people. There's this dude on there called his name is Milo.
Crystal just wrote ha about 30 A's after the H. Now, are they talking like in the first person? Or they just
Talk to the person listening.
they talk to the person listening? So I could do like, I could go places right here, right now, which would probably get people to tune in. So this audio porn, I could do it, and I could say,
And you could be anonymous because like there's this guy on there named Naudio.
Hang on. I noticed you trimmed down there.
Oh, Jesus.
Or could I say, listen, my weed whacker battery is burned up, but you could use a trim down there. No?
You can say whatever you want, the filthiest thing, stuff you can imagine.
My God, that thing is gigantic. They know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, folks.
As I was trying to say as you kept talking over me, there are people that allow their pictures to be shown, and then there are not anonymous people. Like Bad Influence is this dude's name on the app, but his name is Milo, but he doesn't show himself.
This would be, here, I would be like this. This would be my audio porn picture. Nigel Bach reads audio porn.
Where is this fucking dude? Send me a picture.
remember the first time we met. Here, I'll try to be the most unsexy popular. Do you remember the first time we met at the bowling alley when I was wearing flannel pajama bottoms and a pink sweatshirt? I just lost 25% of my crowd. Gilbert Gottfried, he's dead too.
Oh, okay, you'll know who I mean if I send you this picture.
Send me the picture.
He was the first one that did one. And I was like, really? That's the best you can do?
Oh, now I was hoping you were sending me someone exciting.
Making sure I'm sending it to you and not something else.
Oh, he's a good-looking guy.
Do you remember him from the movie?
No.
He was a vampire. He got all burned up at the end. Thomas Doherty is his name.
No, he's a good-looking dude, I guess. What the fuck was that? Did you just burp? My God, folks. I think we should have. I'll show you who I think should do audio porn. Right there.
Who?
Sable. I showed Sable's picture. So, do you think because Archer and Sable have been spayed and neutered, do you think if they could actually talk, they would have like altered voices? Like Archer would be high pitched
No.
and Sable would be like woof, 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 and Archer would be like woof, woof, woof. No, they definitely have distinct barks.
He's deep. His
He's
voice is
deep?
very deep.
I don't know why, because if people in real life were to have their parts like, well, if a guy were to be castrated, don't they have to take like testosterone their whole life?
I don't know. They haven't brought that up on Criminal Minds yet, so I don't know.
We could have Ben. Uh-oh. I got a dirty look from someone.
Who?
Archer.
Why?
Because I made that sound.
Oh, he doesn't like
And he's there with his blue gecko.
Don't get her up.
Let me tell you something. I've had toys. Oh my God. That did not come out the way. I've had dogs my entire life. And it wasn't until these two that I've had dogs that like toys. I've had dogs that would chase a ball. But Byron and Duke didn't play with toys. Sable has a clothes basket in there. Both of them full of toys. And she will pick up her bone chew toy and take it to bed with her. By the way, what is the brand of that vacuum cleaner? Is that a Bissell? Years ago.
You know what it is? It's the large version of the pet hair hand one that you have downstairs.
Years ago, I got a Dyson, and it was expensive, and it wasn't that good. And it always left a line, like in the carpet, like where the belt was. And it was like $400. I had to pay for it in 4 installments. She got a vacuum, which was like $100.
It was on sale at Target or on Amazon. No, it was Target.
And she got this Bissell, the full-size version of the pet hair one. I use that today, and my carpet is now a different color entirely.
Glad it satisfies you.
We've got Miss Pinkerton's laughing. We've got Tiffany,
What are they laughing about?
me, probably. 50 Shades of Ben, somebody wrote.
Oh. Here,
Waha.
I'm going to send you a picture of some of the trigger warnings because they get posted all the time
What?
for the audience.
What are
Not trigger warnings, they're tags.
all right, audio porn folks?
What?
Go. Are you sending
Oh,
it
I
to?
haven't done it yet. Give me a minute.
Oh my God, Hal!
Sorry.
I'm here talking to people, and they're on the edge of their seat.
Gotta find a good one.
Now, is it true? Now, folks, I'm going to get a little vulgar here, so don't get upset with me. Is it true they said they CGI'd in the girl's bush in 50 Shades of Grey?
Oh, probably.
Where they put on like a wig?
Wait. They probably like computer generated. They did for him. That wasn't his when he opened his fly. That wasn't.
When he opened his fly, he never showed his shit, did he?
He showed his hair, the hair down there.
He doesn't have.
It was not him. He said that it was not him because his wife wouldn't let him do it.
Oh, it was a stand-in. By the way, I set up Scott with an acting coach, and he's going to be calling him in 39 minutes. So I can't wait to see how he makes out. Maybe we'll do Manhattan Bagel tomorrow.
Okay. Yay.
Maybe. Audio
Alright, I'm
porn
just
sounds like a band name.
Could be. I'm just gonna send you a random one because I'm not finding anything super great.
Well, I can Google it.
No, it's alright.
Well, come on.
I'm in the process of sending it to you.
What's the stuff in the parentheses?
Those are tags.
You've been teasing me with pictures and voice notes all day long. M4F, rough McDom, daddy, strong language, mean, degradation, edging, you tease me, so I tease you, revenge, oral, wet sounds, squirming, patience, restraints, finish inside. Male voice, strong language, oral. What the fuck are you into?
I'm not listening. I already explained it to you.
All right, somebody send me a message on this. Oh, that's you.
You are so beautiful to me.
You are so. Didn't I sing that tonight?
Yes.
I sing that to my people. Because you people, you're my people. Man says escaped Pennsylvania murderer Danilo Cavalcante stole his footwear. Now I know this guy broke out, this guy that murdered his ex-girlfriend. And so that's tragic. But I got to tell you, there was a certain sense of excitement going on and fear. But this guy escaped, and for 2 weeks they were searching for him. But he got discovered by a police dog. But people, this person just. So I'm imagining some guy sitting there and calling 680C. Yeah, that guy stole my. I knows when they were walking him out to the police car. Those Crocs he had on were on my back porch and they were missing. So he was right up at my house.
Gina was saying, because her mom has the Ring doorbell, you know how they get the messages
Yeah.
that pop up? She said that she has the app so she could make sure everything's all right with her mom. And she said she got a message in the middle of the night that said somebody stole their slippers from their front porch. And that was the message at like 11 o'clock at night.
Well, last week when I was broadcasting live, don't you remember it went off?
Yeah.
But it was raining.
Have you seen the ones that they have inside?
Ring cameras for inside? No.
Like space age and shit.
Yeah, I've seen some of the ones. Like, yeah. There's a Canadian hard rock band named Audio Porn.
I've never
A
heard of
pubic wig is called a merkin.
that. Oh, Jesus.
Worn for, well, don't they also have modesty patches? Apparently Henry Cavill's packing some heat because
That's 0 for me.
they said that when he was in that like Spartan type TV series or whatever it was called,
But Tudors?
Tudors, yeah, that he would wear a modesty patch and he,
It didn't hide anything?
well, he got a little bit
Excited?
with his female co-star and he kept apologizing to her because I guess
Hear about the thing with Ethan Hawke?
no, what happened with Ethan Hawke?
You know his daughter's Mira Hawke or Mara or whatever her name is from Stranger Things.
Okay, yeah.
He directed her in a movie and she's got like a very graphic sex scene.
He directed his daughter in a sex
Yeah,
scene.
Uma Thurman is like having a shit fit about it.
Well, how old's the girl?
She's like maybe 20, 21.
Yeah, well, that's just weird, period.
And
But
he evidently left Uma Thurman for the nanny, who was like a teenager.
yeah, that's weird.
Well, why would she agree to let her father direct her like that? Though? She's got a brain. She could have said no.
When I told my family I was shooting a nude scene for Bad Bet, they said, don't do it. And I thought it's because they thought I shouldn't just do it. But they said, don't do it because people are going to vomit. That was just wrong. Let me know how they are. I saw you say that, and I was like, there most certainly has to be out there. And you were. There was a ska band, and I didn't know what ska was until I met these guys.
Oh, man.
What the hell? I can't remember their name.
Ask your people if they know what a group of otters are.
Called.
Yes.
What's a group of otters called? Did you tell me this the other day? Huh?
Yes.
Tell me.
You're not gonna let somebody try? Don't
All right.
Google it.
They'll Google it. They all Google.
Fine, it's a womp.
A womp?
Romp.
A romp. A group of otters is called a romp. So romper room is otter room.
I used to watch Romper.
I just remember the name. I don't remember anything about it.
I remember there was a lot of clumping.
Now, was Gene London national or Philly? The Gene London show. Captain Kangaroo, I think, was local.
I saw Captain Kangaroo.
Well, where did you live then?
Florida.
You were watching it in Florida?
I remember seeing when I was growing up and we lived in Florida until I was like 13 or 14.
Gene London was, I think, a show done in Philadelphia. And I understand when the cameras weren't rolling, he was mean. Yell at the kids, sit down. Did you ever get any of the TikTok videos where they say something to you like, Now, this looks like this, but turn it upside down, and then there's a little kid says, "Hey, motherfucker."
Something like that, yeah.
I don't fall for that one anymore. Good night, Crystal. Every time I see Les's name, I want to see, why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
You know what my favorite unused band name?
What?
Rotten Cabal. Come on.
Rotten Cabal. Yeah, that was from Succession. I thought you were going to talk about Wrinkly Scrotum. That would be a hell of a name. I get all senior citizen dudes. And when they're not singing, I can have them record audio porn.
What is the name of that band? Baby.
So I will do what I can to please you, but I have to be careful of that.
Stop it!
Because I have an artificial hip.
Oh my God, what is that? Baby?
I just had a hip replacement.
I gotta look this up now.
You know what? This is what I'm going to do. Next Friday at Darty's class reunion, I'm going to ask him. I'm going to say,
I
so
was right.
what?
For the name of this band, go ahead.
I'm going to ask the people at Darty's class reunion. So who here listens to audio porn? What if it's a bunch of 88-year-old women and they see me, a 57-year-old stud,
And want to bang you?
and they want to bang? Look, the fact of it is, it's a miracle that they live to be 88. And the fact of it is that if it is going to give them pleasure in the end, I'll do it. I'll do all. I think there's 5 of them. I'll do all, not Darty though. So there's 4. I'll do all 4 of them right there
In front of her?
on the, yeah. And I'm going to tell them 4 of them. I got approximately 3 seconds. I can do each one. Wow, this just got.
I was trying to think of the name of the Japanese girls in the metal band. They're called Baby Metal, and I was so proud of
Baby Metal.
so proud of myself for remembering that.
Who's John Boy? That's the Waltons. Oh, good night, John Boy. I used to love the Waltons. It was more fun when the grandma and grandpa were on there.
I thought,
And then the grandpa actually died. And then
Really?
and so they wrote him off as dead. And then the grandmother had a stroke in real life and she couldn't talk, but they still had her on.
I thought, but it was John Boy on an episode of Criminal Minds that I watched today, but it wasn't. And how I know he didn't have the mole on his face.
Richard Thomas.
Yeah, it was somebody else. Oh, you know who was in an episode?
Who?
Anton Yeltsin.
Oh, that makes
Very,
me
very,
so
very young.
sad. Anton Yeltsin, played Chekhov in the new Star Trek movies, and he got run over by his car. Or worse, he fell and got pressed between his car and the gate. Sable's doing audio porn.
That's how.
I will undress you. Take it off. I'm translating for her.
That was how Baby Jane's sister was put in a wheelchair.
Baby Jane.
You know whatever happened to Baby Jane?
Yeah.
In the movie, the sister, Joan Crawford, she gets paralyzed when she falls, and she gets caught between the car and her gate. She didn't die, she got paralyzed.
It was foretelling the future like the Simpsons do.
I know, that's crazy. Same thing with Family Guy, too, sometimes.
Josh Thompson does voice.
That fucking Seth MacFarlane, I don't getting some children in his attic one day.
I think Seth MacFarlane is actually Elon Musk.
That's being very generous. Child dies after 21 floor fall from New Jersey balcony.
That kid died. How old was the baby?
So, didn't hear anything about it.
Is anybody watching the Interview with the Vampire series? Because I watched the first episode.
You didn't think it was that guy from Game of Thrones, but the more you watch, the show was on, the more convinced I was that it was him.
You were right. It was the guy from Game of Thrones, the eunuch. Can somebody donate $5, please? I've been on here an hour and 15 minutes. I just want to feel loved. Donate $1. That's all I need.
Lane alterations on English Creek Avenue expected to cause delays.
When? I thought it's done. I drove down
Friday, September 15th, a single lane alternating traffic pattern will be in effect on English Creek Avenue from 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. for asphalt driveway installation.
Asshole what? Asphalt driveway? Well, that's what they did here after they paved the road. I was surprised they paved this road. I thought this road was in great shape out front here. The Eclipse. Discovered your Bad Ben series fairly recently. My buddies and I loved the first when we watched it last week. What the hell does that mean? Hopefully you've only watched one. I'm just kidding with you. That's an awful lot of work. Now, how, if you try to give out your YouTube name, how do you do that? My YouTube name is XV_eclit1ps.
It was randomly generated.
Oh, hello, sweetheart. Come on up. Everyone hasn't seen you in a few nights. Come on. Hello, Sable. Hello. I showed them a picture of you, though. I showed them a picture. Look, she's looking at the screen now. Uh-oh.
Sable? You don't want to mess with me right now. Stop it.
Hello,
Stop
Drone Delirium.
it. Stop it now. I will spray you. I will spray you.
You hear the mayhem going on over here?
Knock it off.
Sable, come here.
She's laying down.
Oh, never mind. Oh, your mom said you were laying down. What are you attacking me for? All right.
You caused that yourself.
Go lay down. Go lay down. Sable. Go lay down. Oh my God. Audio porn for the dog. Hello, hello. Hello. I'm doing audio porn translation. Sable's an audio porn actor.
What's her stage name?
Black Snatch. Do you notice as she aged, her skin got black under her fur? When we first got Sable, she was
I think she was younger than they said.
she was shaved down there because they had neutered her. And we didn't think her hair was ever going to grow back in. And it brought some shame. But then it did grow back. But you can still see her skin, and it's black.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with the fact that she's... But the fact that it was... I don't know if this is an area I want to really be talking
You
about.
brought it up.
Sable has this thing. We got to get her anal glands aspirated every 2 weeks now. If not, she's extremely uncomfortable. And she jumped on me the other day, and somebody donated $10. Yeah! And her butt pulsates. Thank you, Ethan. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Ethan.
Holly says thank you too. I feel loved now.
Nigel. Me in the shoulder love you.
Uh-oh, the spray bottle's coming out. Parrot Bebop drone you were using. I know. I had a good drone, and I took it back because I couldn't get parts for it. And then I got that cheap one. That was something like $20. And the propeller flew off. I'm now without it. I have no drones. I'm $10 towards the new drone. Thank you, Ethan. You're the best. So anyway, folks, I guess it's time that I wrap this up because it's a busy day tomorrow. But for those of you that are up and not at work, tomorrow probably around 9 a.m. we'll go live. And I'll need the support because I'm going to see Cousin Doherty. Holly is putting out positive vibes into the world, saying it will go fine. I, however, being realistic, am thinking I'm going to be slaughtered. I'm going to go live in her house. That's what I got to do.
Promise. She always back out of doing this shit.
There might be a problem. But
She wouldn't notice.
yeah, but so anyway, watch us tomorrow morning. I'll be back on tomorrow night because that's what I do. I just love you people so much. Every single one of you. Thank you for being you. See you. Love you. Bye.